So Farm Credibly provides access to loans and credit for unbanked farmers in Jamaica without requiring them to fill out any tedious paperwork. So we leverage blockchain technology to build up profiles on our farmers, and we do that in a very innovative way. Instead of asking farmers to do any data entry, we work with the companies within a farmer's business network, and we gather information on inputs to the farm like seeds, fertilizers, and sales that the farmers make to agro-processors, supermarkets. Basically, we gather all this transactional data to build up a good picture on how credit-worthy someone is. You know, I actually get this question a lot. As a developer myself, developers often ask me, why are you using blockchain? Why aren't you just using a database? And, you know, the value of blockchain was actually put most eloquently by a Jamaican songwriter named Peter Tosh. He said, you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. And that's very valuable for the space we work in, because I find agricultural markets operate with very low levels of trust. But not only that, blockchain also offers us smart contracts, which are very beneficial to lending agencies, because it really makes things a lot more efficient, because you can define all of the criteria, your risk appetite, etc., in a smart contract and allow others to gather data and information. And once things are validated, you can automatically disperse or approve loans. So it makes things much less tedious. You know, there's typically a lot of paperwork, and it's very expensive actually for financial institutions to process each application. So we offer a way to really streamline that and automate it. Wow, it's so amazing. I mean, honestly, coming from a little island in the Caribbean and having the exposure to the huge markets and populations and amazing agriculture and agri-tech projects that are over here, it's extremely humbling but exciting to be a winner and really encouraging. So it's a huge vote of confidence, and you know, I plan to carry this forward with the startup and continue our progress. As an early stage startup, I'd say one of the main challenges I've faced and have had to overcome has been around talent and just motivating other teammates to stick with it. Part of the challenge has been that we actually kind of created this project out of a hackathon that was held last November. And you know, the motivations that drive people to perform well at a hackathon are very different from what motivates people to really stick around for the long run in a startup. It takes a lot more perseverance to just work, especially when there's no prize money there, or sometimes just no money at all there because you're a startup starting with nothing. So my challenges have been in motivating team members and finding great people to work with. But luckily, I'm really happy with the team we have now, and they're obviously really happy to have won again at something. So we're on the right track. Okay, sure. So certainly for ICT in agriculture, it's really important to, as a technologist, to not just sit in a room and build something and make a lot of assumptions. Try to create prototypes and carry them out in the field. It's really important to bring them in front of farmers, if you're working with farmers or whoever your users are, and validate your idea. It's all about trying to validate your business idea and make sure someone will pay money for it if it's that type of product, or that it's genuinely useful for them. And I find a lot of times people make a lot of assumptions on what they think people need, and they go ahead and build it. And with ICT, that can be very expensive. So don't be afraid to fail fast and learn from it. Make sure you always take back valuable lessons and change your product based on that.